Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Today, I will explain material about filler and back channels. So let's get started. The first definition: filler and back channels. Filler and back channel are utterances like and that do not have a specific meaning but rather fill time and allow speaker to gather their thought. Filler are used by both the listener and speaker. At the beginning of a turn, they signal that the listener has heard the response and needs a little time to respond. After completion points, when it seems that the speaker may have finished his or her turn, they signal that the turn is not really over and that the speaker intends to continue. B. Classification of back channels. Considering the categorization of back channel by several recognized authors, particularly Tutai and White, this section of the present work intends to investigate various forms, function, and gender impact on the use of back channels, and suggests it is own classification of back channel signals. Before commenting on a new classification of back channels, some general characteristics of spoken interaction should be recapitulated in short here. Spoken interaction is an activity governed by the principle of cooperation and tone talking. The cooperation is based on the cooperative principle, which comprises four maxims. Backchannel signals are most frequently defined as devices signaling the listener's attention while the current speaker is talking. They provide the speaker with the information that his message has been received, understood, agreed to, and or has caused certain effect, thereby supplying him with direct feedback. The definition is right, but must be future specific. The first attribute of backchannel is that they are not turns. They are rather devices which support the current speaker's turn and do not claim for it, as is evident in the following example. While what you do is to. This is sort of between of two of us. What you do is to make sure that your own. There's something that your own candidate can handle. I want it. C. The application of filler in daily. The use of filler in everyday communication not only were the participant able to articulate their knowledge of the filler used in their one, but they also express very clearly how pervasive this oral strategy appeared in their everyday conversation. Moreover, they mention what the different function the use of filler play in their everyday speech. For example, Laura said that for her, filler have a very practical use in everyday conversation. For example, I use short phrase, or I repeat some words, or stretch the last sound of a word like yes, see, while I'm looking for the exact word I want to say or the idea I want to express, but I can't find it quickly. It is a resource, a tool that I use in Laura's everyday communication. Thank you for your attention. I hope what I described is useful for all of us. If there is a wrong word, please forgive, and thank you. Maybe that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.